It was a routine traffic stop that became the central clue in a multi-million-dollar mystery. A car was pulled over for speeding. Inside were 4 men. The 2 in the front seats never spoke a single word. The officer, thinking little of it, let them go with a warning. The next day, he'd open his newspaper and see the faces of the 2 silent men staring back at him. They were Yves Emmanuel and Laurent Hernas, 2 French sailors who were officially missing, presumed lost at sea with their multi-million-dollar catamaran. So why were they in a car, miles from the ocean, after they had supposedly disappeared? To understand this, we have to go back to the beginning. Yves and Laurent were professional sailors, hired for a dream job: deliver a state-of-the-art, unsinkable Antigua catamaran from Maryland to the West Indies. This wasn't just any boat. Valued at $250,000, it was outfitted with the most sophisticated navigation tech and was virtually undetectable to radar, a feature that, for some, made it perfect for activities far more lucrative than simple delivery. They set sail, but the boat never reached its destination. The Coast Guard launched a massive 2-week search across thousands of square miles of ocean. Lieutenant Commander Jim Howe, who directed the search, would later state they never saw a single sight of the vessel. It had simply vanished. But then, the sightings started trickling in, not from the open ocean, but from the intracoastal waterway, a protected inland passage that was miles off their intended course. A bridge tender, among other witnesses, recalled seeing the Antigua, and they all reported the same bizarre detail. There was a 3rd man on board. This mysterious 3rd passenger was seen by at least 5 independent witnesses. He didn't appear threatening, which fueled rampant speculation. Were Yves and Laurent victims, forced to divert the boat by an armed hijacker? Or were they willing participants in an elaborate heist, with the 3rd man being their accomplice? This brings us back to that traffic stop. The car was headed towards a marina. Were the 2 sailors in that car under duress, being moved by their captors? Or were they freely traveling with accomplices after successfully stealing the yacht and stashing it somewhere? The families of the sailors vehemently deny they were capable of theft. They believe the men were victims, and that the 3rd man commandeered the boat. But if that's true, what was the motive? Smuggling? And why has the boat, with all its advanced equipment, never been spotted again in any port in the world? The official investigation hit a dead end. The catamaran, Yves Emmanuel, Laurent Hernas, and the enigmatic 3rd man all simply faded away, leaving behind a trail of questions with no answers. So, we are left with the ultimate puzzle. Was this a tragic case of sailors caught in a criminal plot beyond their control? Or did they mastermind one of the slickest maritime heists in history, disappearing to a new life with a multi-million-dollar prize? The truth is still out there, waiting to be found.